Okay, so this is video entry number 1 of the whole NCLEX vlog process. Please don't mind my hair. I know I don't mind it, otherwise it wouldn't look like this. So anyway, this has been an insane time of emotions. So first, we didn't get a painting, we didn't get a graduation, we didn't get our senior year, then practicum that we didn't get was online, and then we weren't getting our approval to test because they were short-staffed at the board, and then finally I get my approval to test. I go on Pearson VUE to schedule my NCLEX in hopes of taking it that week, and it was the second, third week of May, and I see that the soonest possible date was September 22nd. This was, mind you, with all of my international considerations of I needed to sign with a hospital and I can't start working until I've passed NCLEX with the whole company that I've signed with, and guys, I was gonna be homeless. And honestly, when I found out that I couldn't take my NCLEX until September 22nd, I cried for like 5 minutes and then I was done. Like, it was such a cathartic moment of this is the last drop. I didn't get any of the things that I was supposed to enjoy my senior year. Now I have to wait 4 months until I take NCLEX, and the biggest concern of mine regarding that, why is it still cricket? My biggest concern regarding taking NCLEX on September 22nd was that it wasn't gonna be fresh, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I take it now, it's still gonna be in my mind. I've been studying like a crazy person for months, but if I had to wait all the way until September, that was 4 entire months, and then what was I gonna do? Study every day for 4 more months after 4 years of nursing school? But I kept obsessively rechecking every single testing center that was like within a 300-mile radius from where I am. That's like as far as they allow you to test out. And I found a date July 17th, and I went and changed it to that. Then I found one June 4th, and I went and changed it, and then finally I found one May 26th. Today, as I'm recording this, it is May 19th. This is not gonna go live until like way after that, until I've passed or failed, or whatever the outcome is. But today, May 19th, I booked my NCLEX for May 26th, which is exactly 1 week from today. And it's crazy, like, I still feel the adrenaline rushing, and right after I scheduled it, I went and I took like another practice test of 60 questions, like frantically trying to see where I'm at. Yeah, it's getting real, like it's happening now, and it's a very exciting time. So next week I'm taking NCLEX. The day after I take NCLEX, or maybe before if there's a cancellation, I will get my hair chopped, which you'll see at the end of this video actually. I am just so grateful to God that he exists, that I like, honestly, with so much changing and so many things that I took for granted, or not took for granted, but that I thought I would get to experience, that I thought were within my grasp, just poof, poof. And so much uncertainty. It is just incredible to have a God that is a solid rock, that never changes, that is eternal, that, you know, when everything else is rocking about, he's steady and he's there and he's with me. And that is honestly the only reason that I've been able to keep it together, if you call this keeping it together. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. Okay. Woo. It is now Friday, May 22nd. I'm having a bit of a hard day because I have something called dysautonomia, and I just woke up very energyless, very just fatigued, and this happens sometimes when you have dysautonomia, and it's normal. But I figured I would take a few minutes to kind of explain how I've been studying for NCLEX, how I've been preparing for NCLEX. It is now 4 days away. I cannot wait to have this behind me and post this video with my results and everything. And yeah, I started in December last year, 2019, and I started by doing, I think it was 10 questions every day for 1 week. Yeah, Then for the second week, I did 20 questions every day, then 30, 40, 50, and I got all the way up to like 70. And then from there, I got more sporadic. So like at that point, we were doing a lot of NCLEX prep at school. So I was mainly doing that, and apps that I was using was, one of them was the ATI app, then the ATI like on the computer. Then I was also using NCLEX RN Magistry. I don't know that I would fully recommend paying for the NCLEX Magistry thing. Like, they make you pay if you even want to see the rationales, and I didn't love it. I liked ATI, and I didn't actually purchase UWorld, but I used their demo, and I liked so much more how that worked, although it's a ton more expensive than NCLEX Magistry. And these couple weeks, I've kind of been toning it down. So I heard, you know, Ashley Atkins, I love her. If you're ever gonna watch this, I love your videos, and you're a great inspiration to me. She really strongly believes in preparing for NCLEX as if you were preparing for a marathon. So when you're preparing for a marathon, you like build it up, and then you get to your goal, and then you bring it down, more of like a resting period right before you're supposed to run. So it's a marathon, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. That's what she says. And I strongly believe that. So in the past month, I've been toning it down more. I've been doing questions here and there. At this point, it's kind of over-juicing the fruit. There's only so much juice you can squeeze out of a fruit before it breaks. 4 more days. I'm gonna have to travel 2 hours to my testing center, because that was the only way I could take it as early as May 26th. It's gonna be at 8 a.m. Keep watching this video if you want to see the actual like NCLEX day process, like traveling there and the day before and how I'm feeling. I'm definitely gonna document that, and then like the immediate aftermath, like the afterthoughts immediately after taking NCLEX. Stay until the very end to watch me react to my results. That's gonna be in this video too. Keep watching. It is now Saturday, May 23rd. NCLEX is just 3 days away. So part of me feels really confident. Part of me is like, you know, I'm doing well on my practice quizzes. I'm getting the questions right. I have what it takes to pass, to succeed. I am competent, and I'm proving it. But then part of me is like, I only have 2 more days to study, because I'm not gonna study the day before, which is Monday. So it's today Saturday, tomorrow Sunday, and that's it. That's all I'm studying. And so part of me is like, what if I'm setting myself up for failure by not giving myself more time to study and fill in gaps? But then I remember that I started studying all the way back in December. I'm ready. I am ready. I just can't wait to put it behind me. So today is my last day of studying. It is Sunday, the 24th. My husband's been quizzing me today to the best of his abilities, and I'm trying to fill in gaps. Today's the last study day. I said that already, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm not gonna study tomorrow, because I'm not gonna study the day before the test, because tomorrow is just for relaxing and last study day. Tomorrow we set off on our 2-hour drive to the hotel, because we're staying overnight, because I'm taking NCLEX at 8 a.m. and I'm gonna document the whole process. I'm ready. I am ready for this. I'm ready. All right, it is now Monday, May 25th. We are ready to go. It's a 2-hour drive to the testing center, because I wanted to take it as soon as humanly possible. I'm feeling really relaxed. Today I just took the whole morning for like full-on self-care, did like a bunch of like hair and face masks and what have you. So I'm feeling a lot less nervous than I was feeling yesterday and the day before. I think it's because yesterday and the days before I was still studying, so like there was still something left to do. But now it's just like, you know, I don't know that I feel ready. I'm definitely obviously nervous, and I'm not overconfident at all, but I feel prepared enough, just if that makes sense. So let's go. Okay, we got to our hotel here, and we already went and checked out the testing center. This place is actually 3 minutes away from the testing center. I chose the closest possible place from the testing center, because you have to be there 30 minutes early. So yeah, we went and already scouted out where exactly it is. They said to come in through the east entrance, so we checked out where exactly that was, and now we are just going to watch movies until bedtime, and we got DoorDash to come to the room, and yeah, I'm still feeling chill. Right now all I feel is hunger. So once I'm fed, more emotions are gonna come in. But for now, just hungry. Yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Like, it shut off at 60, and I don't think I did terrible enough that it kicked me out at 60 without giving me a second chance. So, you can stop recording now. Now that it's like with my actual clothes, it's even weirder. It is now Thursday, May 28th at 8:53 a.m. I finished taking my exam at like 9 something, so it's still not quite 48 hours, I don't think, but I've started refreshing Pearson VUE, and I just wanted to come in here and talk a little bit about the Pearson VUE trick. So I know a lot of you have heard about the Pearson VUE trick, and basically I'm not gonna go into the detail of it because there's so much information out there about the Pearson VUE trick. If you wanna know what it is, just Google it. But basically you try to sign up again, register for NCLEX through Pearson VUE. If it lets you, then you didn't pass. And if it doesn't let you, then congratulations, you passed. But the thing is, if it doesn't let you, meaning you passed, it's usually correct. But there are many instances when it tells you that you didn't pass technically, and you actually did. And I just didn't want to go through that emotional distress. I was gonna look into the quick results anyway, because I need to see the word passed in order to really feel like I passed. So I skipped the Pearson VUE trick altogether, and now I'm just waiting on the quick results. Also, today was the first time I showered with this new haircut. It was so weird. Like, I kept being like, where is it? Like, you know, at the end of a shower, I would usually go like, to like put it all in the front, and this time it was just like, yeah, I'm not used to seeing myself with this hair yet. And if I didn't pass, oh my gosh. I don't even want to think about if I didn't pass. But if I did pass, I will be overjoyed. Oh my gosh, they just came on. They came on. It says purchase. Do I want to know? No. Yeah, I already put in the information, which means when I submit the order, it's gonna tell me. I can't. Okay. Okay, wait. Wait, seriously? It's like showing me my order. I don't care. Like, return home. Quick results. I passed. It's over! I have to do it again! Okay, yeah, I totally like broke down after seeing that I passed. Oh my gosh, I just can't believe I don't have to do this again. Like, first of all, it's so much money. Second of all, just having to study every day is torturous, and just the emotional strain that it is to go to the testing center and like breathing through it, and I don't have to go through it again. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I can't believe it. I did not think I passed. It was so hard, but I guess it was hard because I was doing well. You see how the phone is shaking? Okay. Time to call my mom. Alright, so I just want to take a moment now to talk about what happened right here. So I got to the Pearson VUE testing center and have to wear a mask to the testing center. You only take it off for when they take your little check-in picture. And I get there and there's only like 9 chairs situated 6 feet apart, one from the other. They're like very serious about these people. You just kind of sit there with your little mask, just looking at the lady in the little desk, just waiting to be called. And then when she says like, okay, it's your turn, you give your ID, you give your last name and whatnot. And then they take a picture of you, you do your palm vein scan. Yeah, I was actually like freaking out a little bit because I knew that some states do that and some don't, and I didn't have my palm vein scan done. I thought you had to get it done like before NCLEX, and then when I see people actually doing it, I was like, oh my gosh, like what if I didn't do it, and because I didn't like get it done pre-done or whatever, I'm not gonna be able to take my NCLEX today. Like I need to take it today. But no, it was not a big deal. Like you do it right there and then. I had to proceed to the testing area. They had me take off my reading glasses and put them in like a lazy Susan so that they could look at them through all angles. They checked me for like any hidden pockets or anything, no watches, no Fitbits. And then they gave me like a piece of laminated paper with like a very thin Sharpie, and that was basically my scratch paper. And you're not allowed to erase it. If you like fill it out completely, you have to raise your hand and they have to bring you another one. The purpose of this is that they don't want you memorizing questions, writing down questions, and you're also not allowed to write anything in it until your test starts. First, it's like a confidentiality agreement thing, and they're basically like, the law will prosecute you if you share any of the questions or answers or whatnot. Then you have a little like practice quiz thing. It's like very dumb. It's just kind of like, select which one of these are fruits, and like they basically just teach you how to answer the questions in their little system. And then they say like, okay, when you click next, your exam is gonna begin. So I started and I honestly felt like all of the knowledge that I had, I didn't get a chance to apply. Honestly, like all the med search things I knew, all the meds I knew, all the things, like the only thing I really used was delegation and prioritization. That's all that I like really used. Most of it was just ruling out things, process of elimination, wild guessing. Honestly, I didn't really feel like the knowledge made that much of a difference. Please don't hear me say, don't study for NCLEX, you can just practice questions and try your luck. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's more about knowing how to answer the questions than it is about knowing everything about everything. I hope that makes sense. So then I'm on question 59 and I'm like, okay, if it doesn't shut off at 60, because usually it's 75 questions minimum, but because of COVID it's 60. So I'm thinking, if it doesn't shut off at 60, what do I think? But then if it does shut off at 60, what do I think? Like, it was hard. It was really hard, which now in retrospect, I feel like, you know, it was a good sign that it was getting hard, because NCLEX, the way it works is there's like a bar, right? So if you answer a question right, the bar is raised. If you answer it wrong, the bar is lowered. So the harder questions you get, it means that you're getting them right. So looking back, I think maybe that was a good sign, but I felt like it was so difficult. So when it shut off at 60, I was like, I don't think I did good enough for this to be a good omen. But it was. So little afterthought, now that I'm officially a licensed professional, I'm a registered nurse, I cannot believe it. I'm so happy to put it behind me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that if you're about to take NCLEX, it helped you get a little bit more used to the whole anticipation. It made you more familiar with the whole thing, how it works. I hope this video was encouraging. And if you're still in nursing school and you're watching this video, please make sure to check out my other content. I have several videos on nursing school and nursing in general. Best of luck to all of you NCLEX takers.